It's a nice day in New York, a little bit warmer than it has been. It's gonna be about 40 today. Today we're heading up to the upper part of Manhattan. We're gonna go check out the oldest remaining farmhouse on the island of Manhattan, and we'll go check out a cool park right nearby. Should be nice. If you're just finding this channel, I pick out places in New York City to go explore, and I take you with me. We're taking the bus uptown today. Let's go. I'm off the bus here at Broadway in 207, and the farmhouse is right across the street. It's interesting because it's right there on Broadway, so it's this really old historic house that faces a busy street. Online it said it wasn't open, but the gate to the park is open, so we'll try to go in. I don't think we can go inside the house though. So the Dyckman House is the oldest remaining farmhouse on the island of Manhattan, and it's the only one remaining in the Dutch Colonial style. Originally, this farmhouse was part of a 250-acre farm. Now it's just kind of here in the middle of the city. It was built by William Dyckman in 1785. It stayed in the Dyckman family for a bunch of generations until it was sold in 1868, and then it served as a rental property for a while. At the beginning of the 20th century, it was in danger of being torn down. Then a couple members of the Dyckman family stepped back in and bought it in 1915. They worked to restore it and then turned it over to the city of New York in 1916, and now it's a museum. So there's a farmhouse. I can't get much further away from the front of it because it drops off into Broadway, but we'll walk around a little bit. Imagine having an apartment in Manhattan and having the view out your window be of an 18th century farmhouse. That's different. So we're up in Inwood, and we've been to Inwood Hills Park. Isham Park is also right down the road here. So let's go check that one out. Here's Isham Park. I know nothing about the layout of this park, so let's just wander around. Another one of those parks with lots of elevation. The park wants you to keep going up. Keep going up. If you haven't figured it out yet, I love the city, but I also love the parks in the city. I'm still in Manhattan, but I'm up on this hilltop in the peace of nature. It's pretty nice. It's a nice little park. It's not much to it. Some good open space though, lots of trees. Nice place for a picnic, I bet. There are a couple other personal points of interest I think I'm gonna hit before I get out of here. I'm gonna head out of the park and over to the first one. If you live in this neighborhood, you live with stairs. Down that way I can see the Henry Hudson Bridge. You can see the little inlet where Columbia's rowing boathouse is. And then Inwood Park is up in those hills there. But then this is where I was coming. If I have my information correct, this is where my father-in-law grew up. All right, I'm gonna head to the other personal point of interest. It's one that we actually already visited when I came up to Inwood Hills Park last time. But I'm here again, so I'm gonna walk by one more time. And this is where my aunt used to live when I was growing up. This is where I would come to stay when I came to visit New York as a kid. And the scaffolding's gone. Last time we were here, there was scaffolding all over the place. You couldn't tell what it looked like. Part of my childhood. And it's one of those crazy twists in life where the place that I came to visit in New York, where my aunt lived, is like a block away from where my father-in-law grew up. It's just crazy sometimes. All right, we're gonna start our journey back to the subway. It's a nice, quiet little trip. I guess someone had a change of heart. Sorry, that was a bad joke. Or maybe it wasn't a joke. Here's where we went in. I'm back up to the east side after another fun little adventure. Historic farmhouse, nice little park, good stuff. It feels colder now than it did before though. If you're just finding this channel, be sure to check out all the rest of the episodes already available on YouTube at Up to the East Side. Like and subscribe. Look for new episodes every Friday. Thanks for coming with me to explore New York City. I'll see you next time.